Hey guys, it is Cub Master Ben. It is August 1st, and August 1st is also known as Wear Your Scout Scarf Day. So, wear your scout scarf, right? This is to help commemorate the first scouting campout in 1907 at Brownsea Island, okay?
Hey,
yeah.
Hey Dad, why do we have to wear neckerchiefs anyway?
Well, I'm glad, Jason. You know, I've never actually had that question. So why do we wear neckerchiefs? So Baden-Powell, Lieutenant General Baden-Powell, by the way, and that's important to remember here in a second. Lieutenant General Baden-Powell came home from war, and he saw that the young men around him didn't really have a lot of guidance. They were kind of getting into foolishness, and they were getting in trouble. And so he wanted to make sure that they had a way or a program to help guide them and help them mature and just kind of turn them into good gentlemen as they grew older. And a program that would help them connect with each other at the same time. So he designed the scouting program in the 1800s, and the first actual scout expedition was 9 days. He took, I think it was 12 boys from different historical backgrounds, different areas of time in life, and they went on this 9-day journey. And while they were out, they actually started learning basic survival skills or life skills from Lieutenant General Baden-Powell. So something that occurred in 1909, he actually started the National Scout or the Great Scouting Movement, which is where the neckerchief came into play. And he decided from seeing a friend of his that he was working with in one of the wars, he was like, hey man, I remember this neckerchief. I want to use this, and this is going to be two things. One, it helps prevent sunburn on the neck, and then the second reason we're going to wear it is because we're going to wear it so that when you look at a uniform, you see the scout's neckerchief and you can go, hey man, that's a scout and I know who they belong to. And the reason being is Lord Baden-Powell said, hey, a neckerchief is a piece of your troop. It shows your pride and the love of your troop and your family and that troop. And so you should keep it clean and tidy. So that's why we wear neckerchiefs, right? So let's talk about the neckerchief a little bit so that you guys have a little bit of history, maybe understand why it's made the way it is, okay? So the neckerchief was, something that scouts wore, but maybe you don't really know the meaning behind it. Well, the first thing you got to remember is it's the last thing you put on before a meeting, right? So, it's open, you're getting dressed for your meeting, you've got it turned 3 times, right? So we take it, we turn it our 3 times, okay? And we put it on. And we do 3 times, but we also has 3 sides and it's made in a triangle, because that represents the 3 parts of the scout oath. You have one side to say that on your honor, you're going to do your best to do your duty to God. And then the longest side, right, talks about your long-standing duty to God, which you'll remember duty to God because you have a duty to God requirement every year in rank. So it's also hidden from view because the faith and your belief inside of you is as deep as that is long. So no one knows that long side is there. No one knows that faith is in you. But that's still what you use. It's still your foundation for your neckerchief and for your scouting journey, all right? So holding on to it by the point, if we look at it right down this side is to help other people at all times. So it's a little shorter, but it's to remind you to help others regardless of the situation, all right? Your duty to people is just like part of this neckerchief. It's a very important part. If we don't help each other, we'll never be successful. Sometimes you need help and you get it, and sometimes other people need help, and that's part of our job. All right? So then we go to this side. We're talking about this last side is keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Is your duty to yourself, scouts. This is also seen by others because they know that you're taking care of yourself, right? When they see your uniform, they see a young man or a young woman who works to be physically fit. You have a strong foundation, a strong set of morals and values, and that, maybe you'll have a better time doing things because you've got a little better drive and a little more motivation, and you've got a little more maybe maturity to keep yourself going through things that are going to be difficult. All right, and then when you put this on, if you remember those 3 things, your duty to God, duty to others, duty to yourself, you'll remember your scout oath every time you get in uniform, because it's on my honor that I do my best, and doing your best is doing those 3 things right there. So from Cub Master Ben to you guys, have a wonderful day. Rock out your scout scarf, guys. Wear them proud, wear it loud, rock out that uniform. Get ready to get back to school. I'll see you guys later. Scoutmaster Day.